Alright, so this is another team battle Udyr one. And right off the bat, I know who my opponents are since I have played with them and or dislike a few of them. Tinker's an awesome guy. The rest, well, I leave that up to people's opinions. Team comp wise, my team's late game is a lot stronger. So we got that going. If anything though, Udyr pretty much doesn't have a fun time here, so I'm thinking I'll be more on the support end for this game. Hell, I don't think I'll be getting that many ganks off on these guys. They know my tricks. In any case, I'm recording this during a time where my internet is down, so I'm feeling a little bit, frustrated with that. In any case, start off with the path, wolves and then blue. Then I noticed Nocturne is trying to kill Darius. So I go up there to slap a few Nocturnes, but I didn't take Bear because I didn't expect them to gank at level 2. So since his Wraith are up, I'm gonna go take him. Fortunately, they go back and kill Darius anyways. I clear my jungle, these small golems, I leave the red up, I go home and buy boots. Meanwhile, now I'll tell you what my masteries and runes are. Runes are attack speed red, armor yellow, magic resistance blues, and movement. Pretty sure they're not movements based, pretty sure they're armor pen quints. I used some other runes for this one by accident. My masteries are 1, 13, 16, taking the dodge mastery. And getting nimbleness for the little extra speed boost. Anyways, my bottom lane got destroyed, and now I gotta protect the lane a little. But at the same time, I want to just keep up my farm, keep up my experience. If anything, I expect a prolonged game in this. Darius gets ganked at top again, and Arcarthus goes top and wipes him out. Pedius, Arcarthus. I go mid, to take care of the lane, and I would have given blue to Karthus, but Karthus went to gank bottom, and I'm like, I'm not gonna wait around here. Just gonna take it and leave. Top gets killed again. They really hate Darius for some reason. You gotta spam and laugh all the time and get your enemies. Nocturne tries to gank our Karthus, but probably almost got himself killed. I go check to see if he's still around, and I go back to farming mid. Nah. At least I'm getting more experience in the enemy jungler this way, and gold. And there's one thing I'm thinking is, why haven't I bought wards, upon reviewing this? And Jarvan, it looks like a pretty easy gank. If anything, pop a few summers will get a lot of damage on him. But he goes to fight Darius instead and exchanges too many blows he shouldn't have. And he burned what he could have used to escape. So now we tower dive him while I tank the tower, and Darius picks up that kill. And I steal small golems along the way too. They're up, and Nocturne's not around, so I might as well take these. We push the tower, but a Gangplank ultimate forces off. In fact, it forces a flash from me. I'm building Aegis for our team. I figure a prolonged game, their damage is AoE and all around. Might as well, build us an Aegis. Gangplank seems to be while warding my jungle, and I would have taken those wraiths, but mid once more needs my assistance. Now we're just sort of defending mid, hoping, Pedius comes back and takes it from me, so I don't have to sit my ass here all day. Gangplank bothers me at raids, since therefore I have to give up clearing the thing. Though I will have a chance to clear it in a tad. Okay. Now, a team fight, they just killed Kog'Maw, so team fight can occur right now since they're overextended. We managed to catch Gangplank, and he's easily killed. The enemy carry is pretty hurt after his exchange with Kog'Maw, so this means an easy dragon for us. Also, Darius' talent showing up really helps, even it out. Now, the enemy Jarvan stole my blue, that's for sure. So, we end up catching him off guard, and Karthus ends up taking it anyways. Still, we lose the experience for that, but we gain it from Jarvan's corpse. I go back to clear the little minions, the little mini-map from that thing. This is a pretty old match, I think it's about a month old. recording is, like I said, because my internet's down and pretty much have nothing else to do. Pedus ends up getting a fight, so does Dyrus. We're gonna get a kill here, I think, but Pedus is gonna die for it. The exchange ends up being sort of negative for us. I managed to slap away Nocturne's shield before he blocks Karthus' ult. Or I'm not sure if it actually blocks Karthus' ult, because I've used it before and died, looking like an idiot. Anyways, I get picked off, you know, because I overextended without a turret, and you know, easy kill for them. My bad. I have Aegis, and next thing I want to build is Wit's End. Normally you'd build Wit's End first, but I felt like, you know, we're going for too many fights are occurring so fast, so Aegis would help out the team in these early fights. And I'm thinking I'm just gonna be around to slap people and stun them. I plan on building Wit's End, and if you look at their team comp, Frozen Heart would really mess them up. So that's gonna be my prime item to get after, you know, Wit's End, to at least have some damage. We engage on them, but ultimately, you know, it ends up just being a worse exchange for us. A team fight is soon to break out. We're all at middle. We're all kind of on each other. So Dyrus tries to jump the Ezreal, and as he's backing off, the enemy team decides we could probably catch him. Unfortunately, they don't do this properly, and a snare manages to catch Jarvan, and we deal some considerable damage to him. However, though, well, actually not, by the looks of it, we didn't. Although Morgana gets stunned and gets killed. We have a scattered team fight here. Talon tried to engage from one side, the other team, the rest of the team is on the other end. And I'm going hell knows where. I open up on the Jarvan while the Karthus finishes off. Well, not finishes off, trails the enemy carry. Kog'Maw is gonna get this Nocturne kill pretty easily. Bear slap. Oh no, wait, what am I talking about? Okay, no. Here we go. This is gonna happen. They're gonna jump on me, and then they're gonna get themselves killed for doing this. Karthus ult, easy, you know, Kog'Maw snipe, killed. However, though, they feel like we can still get this Udyr, so they turn right back to me. They go out at me, they try to stun me, they will stun me, and I'm like, they're like, I don't know why they're chasing. I'm like, I'll get away, but we notice Morgana's coming, and boom, she opens up with her ultimate. Kog'Maw picks off one kill, easy Morgana snare. Kog'Maw picks up the second kill, and blue to boot. So it's like, I'm almost died, but they kind of got themselves, you know, they overcommitted to something. They needed either vision or just not fucking doing that, because Jesus Christ. I got an Udyr kill. They really wanted my ass. Anyways, a dragon fight breaks out, and they initiate on us with a Gangplank ultimate. Now, I'm fighting the Jarvan, but I'm waiting for Nocturne to pounce on Kog'Maw, because as soon as he does that, I go straight at him. I gotta protect my carry. Come on, Kog'Maw's kind of who's carrying us. A Bear Slap managed to keep the Ezreal on hold, so the Morgana gets an easy snare on him, and the Kog'Maw explosion finishes off well, a lot of Ezreal's health, or I can pick up the kill. Meanwhile, Talon picks off Kennen. So this means an easy tower for us and another easy dragon for us. Now we've got a substantial lead, but the game is far from over. I build Wit's End. I get a Chain Vest starting on that Frozen Heart, like I said, and our Elixir of Fortitude. I'm behind a bit in terms of, you know, actual damage. We kind of do need that, besides just me slapping people. So I got an Elixir at least to make up for some of that. It is a good item. I mean, it's a really great item for junglers or people who are a little bit behind. Anyways, we start by slapping the Jarvan, and I try to flash the little mouses of the ultimate, and I still get stuck anyways. I would have committed, but I realized, you know, I'll probably die and all that AoE, just waiting for my Kog'Maw to show up. Pedus gets to take out a lot of their health with his ultimate and general AoE damage. Kog'Maw shows up and is gonna snipe that Nocturne. He's got damn skills right there. Talon shows up and picks off the Kennen. Unfortunately, we can't chase down the Ezreal because, you know, multiple blinks and having blue helps him a lot. Either way, this means this means we are able to push bottom and get another tower. Alrighty, back to farming we go, and I go home to start on the Glacial Shroud. I haven't bought a ward, and that's really shameful of me. Anyways, Morgana opens up with her ultimate and they pick off Nocturne. However though, the Kog'Maw got too close and just to pick off that Nocturne and got himself killed. And got the Morgana killed as a result. Talon tries to engage and pick off an easy kill, but gets himself killed. This means they're gonna go for Baron. And I'm just like, oh man, this is my chance. I must go in. However, when I go in there, I just notice just how bad their damage is. The Gangplank is nearly dead, but I'm Udyr. I'm gonna get kited to hell and back. Peters is gonna get an easy kill off of him from the Gangplank, and they don't have the courage to do Baron since he's likely either healed or they were too damaged from that. So in the end, my death was pretty much a good way to hinder them. And the camera for the replay is acting all sorts of weird, so just ignore that little part. Anyways, you'll notice that I want to start doing something. I don't really have a lot of great items or anything, so I'm going to switch from from Phoenix to Tiger and back and forth. They synergize so well. Like I said in a previous video, not a lot of people know that Phoenix stance gives you attack damage too. So it helps out your Tiger. Your Tiger gives you attack speed, so it helps you get a proc from Phoenix. So I'll be switching back and forth, mostly staying on Tiger because we need to kill whoever the hell is trying to kill our carry or some MVP of ours. Anyways, if another small fight breaks out, nothing major happens, but they pick off Talon because the Nocturne is like, oh man, gotta kill Darius because he's Darius. Fight breaks out, and holy crap, Kog'Maw's damage. Morgana managed to get a whole lot of them in her ultimate while I tank most of their damage. I still managed to get away. Meanwhile, Kog'Maw, undisturbed, gets to wreak havoc on the enemy team. I could have survived this if I had played the bush game a little bit better, but unfortunately I screwed up and got myself killed. At least the stun held him there enough for Kog'Maw to get a one free hit and manage to kill him. Kog'Maw gets an easy dragon. We won that team fight. Kog'Maw is fed. However though, as you're going to notice soon enough, a lot of people are going to get fed in this game. Anyways, they're going for Baron right off the bat. But Karthus goes off and scares them off. But they're persistent and they jump him. And they finish him off. At least in a way, that's another delayed Baron. No real Baron fight has started. Just some minor harass, but Jarvan decides to commit, so I'm going to slap him around with you. Kog'Maw shows up, and we easily destroy Jarvan. I grab Kennen and lock him in, so Kog'Maw can once more just kill him. Nocturne jumps on Kog'Maw, and we just slap him and snare him, and he's dead too. Now, this is a foolish thing that's about to show up. I mean, I'm gonna go back and buy the Frozen Heart. The Frozen Heart's gonna do quite a number on them, and I once more, buy elixirs and stuff. The enemy is scattered and a little bit killed. I'm going to push top and force them to come at me. This is foolish from the enemy team. I'm pretty tanky. I have Frozen Heart. They won't be able to kill me. So obviously my team is going to show up. They commit their chasing abilities to try to hurt me, but they realize pretty quickly that the damage I'm taking is very minimal. So instead of letting them just get away, I go in and start grabbing a hold of them. They pretty much realize that, oh wait, the enemy team is about to show up, so they just try to escape. Unfortunately, nothing really happens again. Nocturne almost gets hit by Morgana's snare, and that would have probably equaled the kill. But now it's more, scattering, pushing the lane. They're gonna try to engage soon. I think. I forgot. Okay, now. Yeah, I engage in Jarvan, and then they're gonna try to kill me, as my team is on the other side, and they just try to burst me down or kill me, and I'm like just tanking it all. Of course, yeah, I'm still gonna die anyways, because as I'm running, I think Ezreal meant to hit other people, but he manages to pick me off anyways. Enemy Ezreal gets quadra kill in this. Our Karthus gets a triple kill. So the wealth is being passed around. The Ezreal has pretty good amount of gold now. So does Karthus, and so does the Kog'Maw. Pretty much, it's like going hectic right now. The late game has been reached by a lot of the players. I've been Spirit Visage too. Like, it pretty much helps with your life gaining powers. They steal red, so that kind of confirms they're not gonna go for Baron. They're nowhere near it, and apparently I was wrong on that. Even right now, I forgot. Bad engagement leads to 2 of our guys dead, but one of theirs is dead. Nocturne jumps Karthus and gets himself killed. Karthus wall managed to grab a hold of the gangplank, while Talon also managed to pick off the Ezreal. Now, we tried to do Baron, but I knew they'd likely come anyways. Yeah, I don't know why I risked it. It results in the death of the Kog'Maw and me, and that's really bad for us. Like, however, Talon shows up. Like, the gangplank doesn't leave quick enough, and Talon is able to get in range to deal damage to both him and the cannon. So, there, double kill on Talon. There, the wealth is being passed around, like I have said. Oh boy. And, Talon decides, screw the rules, and he goes to kill Ezreal. And Karthus shows up once more to try to get some more kills on the enemy team. However, he doesn't manage to pick anybody off, but assists and, dealing good damage. However, this is probably the biggest mistake we committed in this game. I go for Dragon because we're not healthy enough to do Baron. The enemy team is alive, but Karthus tries to do it with Kog'Maw, even though I was telling him, don't do it, don't do it. They're going to take it, steal it, or jump you. And they get taken and stolen and jumped, and the enemy team gets Baron. So now it's just a hectic defense. I buy both elixirs and try my best to just keep them off the turret as long as possible, hoping for my Kog'Maw to come back so he can blow them all away. They begin to focus me after I get too close because I was too busy slapping them, and they get really close to killing me. Luckily, Flash, the savior of the universe, managed to save me last second before I get stunned again or knocked up. I go back and heal, and this is the final stance we got. A couple bear slaps around, some tiger maulings on some people, and the fact that they decide to tank Karthus' damage for some reason allows us to come back. Nocturne dies, Jarvan dies, and we're gonna pick off one more, I believe. Oh yes, the enemy Ezreal's rather low, and Karthus still has his ultimate, so Karthus activates his instant win button, and now we start pushing mid. 2 are alive. Like, we have no turrets at our base. I mean, the Nexus, we gotta push the crap out of this. Gotta get some, help here. I asked them to go push bottom while I push mid. How the enemy team engages on us, and Talon picks off Gangplank easy. Meanwhile, the cannon backs off and doesn't want to die. We managed to pick up another tower and an inhibitor, and like they get too close for comfort, and bear slaps and ganks and ganking powers or whatever. We're gonna drop the cannon rather easily, and we're gonna drop the Nocturne just as quick. Jarvan dies by Talon, but he managed to pick up Talon anyways. Karthus is dead too, so it's just me, Morgana, and Kog'Maw. I'm low. I'm running out of mana. And like the enemy team is close to spawning, at least the Gangplank. They can still hold us off, and they still have 2 turrets. But just tiger stance, tiger stance, tiger stance. Just keep pushing out damage on the turret, ignoring Ezreal. But Ezreal gets snared by Morgana and instantly explodes by Kog'Maw. I have no mana to press anything, so I'm just hoping my auto attacks can finish this. Gangplank is reborn, it uses his ultimate, and like, oh god, I don't want to die, they're about to spawn, and just, we have enough damage to get it before they're all back, and holy crap, we managed to squeeze out a win.